and get some lighting going on, and then we can start creating our materials. So the first thing I want to do, I want to kind of add some kind of white background. I want to focus my image here. I want to place a camera. Let's just turn off this for now. I'm going to add a cube. And this time I want kind of a meter cube. Okay. Go to number 1. I just go up there, something like this. Okay. Now I'm going to edit mode, and I'm going to delete 2 faces. So I'm going to delete that. So I have that face. And now let's go back here and just bring up a little tiny bit. So now in edit mode again, I'm going to select this and I'm going to bevel. So I'm kind of creating a studio here. So bevel, and I'm going to do segments, 4 segments, and edit mode, shade smooth. Okay, let's bring our board back. Maybe we need to resize this. I'm going to make it bigger. I'll just use this one. Okay, so now when I come back to this, I can't see anything. Why? Because it's the other way around. So I need to select, go to edit mode, select all the faces, and then flip. So mesh, normals, flip my normals. Okay, so now I can see. I want it actually to be a lot bigger. So scale, and I can scale again to put to the ground. Okay, I might need to bring the board up a little bit as well. Okay, so yeah, I think the board is not thick enough. I just want it to be chunkier. So I also going to scale the board in Z. So I'm going to go there and put, maybe I'll put that. So now I can bring my board, put it inside there. I also want to add a bit of a bevel. First, we're going to add our camera. We're going to place our camera. So in order to see your camera view, press 0. This is what your camera sees now. Okay. So we're going to kind of get closer to it and press N for November to open this. Go to view, and then you lock your camera to view. Because if I just move around, I'm no longer looking at my camera. I'm back to my perspective. So I need to go to lock camera view. Press 0. You need to press 0 to see that frame. And you can decide here what size you want your frame to be here. So it's 1920 by 1080, which is HD size. I'm going to keep it like that. And now I'm going to place my camera. So I don't know. I can change that later. So for now, I just want to kind of be able to see the camera and see the pieces. And yeah, once you're happy with the position of your camera, make sure you untick this box here. Okay. And N to close. And now G, I'm going to move this because there's an area they're cutting. So I'm going to move this slightly that way. Okay. So if I come here, you can see what it looks like at the moment with whatever light I have there. I think I have one light here, which is, let me just see if I untick this. You see, I didn't. So now I can go back, and where's my light? So I think my light is over there. So press 0, you can see. I don't want this light now, so I'm just going to delete. I'm going to bring an environment to lit our world first. So at the moment there's no light. Okay. So I'm going to come here to my world. Okay, the world is saying, okay, what is it using? It's getting affected by the background, yeah, the light here. So that's why when you look at it, it's kind of grayish because the background color is gray. So I'm going to download here. There's a website called polyhaven.com, and you can download some free textures and free HDRI. So I am in the HDRI, and I came here to indoors, and I'm going to choose one here, just that one. I don't know what is going to look good. I don't need 4K, so I'm just going to download the 2K one. I'm going to use that to lit my environment. Okay, so, okay. Make sure when you're working to have your files sorted out in the same place and so on. So make sure you move that environmental lighting HDR inside the folder that you're working on. Okay. So here you click that yellow thing, yellow little dot, and you go to environment texture, and then it goes pink. Because I say, okay, what do you want? Where is your environment? So I had mine in my temp folder, and it's called this one, open image. Now you can see the image there, right? If you look around, so that my board has been lit by this image, right? But it doesn't look very good, does it? It's because we need to use set the render engine here. We're going to put cycles. That's starting to look better. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to go and do, I don't want to be looking at this image. So I go to my render, go down here to film, and then you click transparent. So we only getting the environment lighting rather than the image itself. Okay, so the thing I want to do here, I'm going to come up here, and in my render, the maximum samples, I want to put this down to about 100 because as I'm working out, so we'll make faster. And also I want to put GPU compute here. Okay. Noise threshold. Okay. So let's create some materials. So go back here, and I'm going to create a new material here. Just going to say, I'm going to call it background. And I'm going to leave this material white. It is already white. Just how rough your material you want it to be. So I'm just going to keep it like that. And I'm going to apply, I'm going to select my background here. And I call it background. So let's rename as well. Where is my cube here? So let's call it background. Okay.